So, Ryan, I understand you are suing Mr. Tony Faye for $300, the cost of a party bus that you feel as though you did not sufficiently get your party on. Is that correct?
I did not.
All right, now, and why do you feel that, sir?
I feel that way because Tony and I share a birthday the same week. We turned 25. Tony and I decided to rent a party bus for our 25th birthday. The cost of the party bus was $600. I gave him a check for $300, so we had that settled.
And when you say you were going to get a party bus, talk to me about that.
Oh, we wanted to do it big for our 25th birthday. We had a bunch of friends. He had about 10 of his friends. I had about 10 of mine. We were going to get together. We were going to meet up, go to a restaurant, and then hit the town.
And without anyone having to drive?
No, a designated driver. We wanted to play it safe. You know, you only turn 25 once. We're trying to go big. You know, YOLO. We were just trying to keep it real.
Wait. What's YOLO?
You only live once.
Oh,
We are old.
I didn't know. I am old. Okay, you only YOLO. I got to keep that in mind. So you want to go big with 25. What went wrong?
I never got on that bus.
You never made it to the bus.
Oh, I made it to where the bus was supposed to be. I never got on it.
That's your fault.
Wait, the bus was going to be parked where?
We're supposed to meet up at Tony's house because it was closer to the restaurant.
And all the other people, they were all coming over to your house, leaving their cars there.
Everyone's going to meet at my house. I made an event invite on the internet. All right, I hit up people I knew. We're all meeting at my house. I organized the party bus. I hired the girls to be there. I mean, I made everything happen.
One thing he didn't do is provide the liquor.
Okay.
How are we going to have our 25th party without any liquor? That was my job. That's
that was
what
your job.
That's why I was late.
All right. Well, why were you late if you already knew that that was your job?
I had to get the liquor, and at the last moment, I found out that I was the one that did get the cake. Because we need the cake. You know you got to have a cake.
No, wait. You were not late going to get a cake for another guy.
Now, I shouldn't have to. Exactly. I agree with you. I shouldn't have to get a cake for my birthday.
Stop. And how late are we talking?
15 minutes. And I told him I was going to be late. I texted him.
What time were you all supposed to meet?
7 o'clock. We're supposed to be there an hour early, and I didn't get your text, dude. It was my birthday too. I was cross-faced.
Eyes on Judge. Talk to me. All right. So you were supposed to be at his house at 7 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
What time do you recall him arriving?
I wasn't there.
You wouldn't know.
Because
what time did you all leave?
We left at 7:30 because we had a strict reservation for 8 p.m. It's a fancy restaurant. I had to pull so many strings to get in there. I had to grease the wheels. You know what I'm saying? Like it took.
No, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying.
I mean, like,
what are you saying?
You know, if you let me speak for a second,
Mr. Ryan,
now.
Mr. Faye.
Coming up on America's Court.
So you got the concept of 7 means 7.
Well, I'm sure everybody did.
Well, obviously everyone didn't.
He was popping bottles. She had a good time.
Closed captioning provided by. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. We're back with the case of Joe Wright, who is suing Tony Faye for the cost of a party bus rental.
So you get to the restaurant. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Everybody else shows up on time.
Everybody's there. Great time. His
All
friends,
right.
my friends.
And by the and you end up following him to the restaurant, or you end up going to the restaurant on your own, not on the party bus.
Well, I went to his house first, stood there alone for a second, and realized that everyone left without me. Then I went to the restaurant to see this guy with everybody having a good time. His friends, my friends.
They're already seated.
They're seated. They got drinks. They got appetizers. The party's on.
How many people?
20.
What time did you get to the restaurant?
8.
Up on time?
Yes.
So you got the concept of 7 means 7.
Well, I'm sure everybody did. So
Well, obviously everyone didn't. Are you here? What say you? How is she helping your case? Because right now you are torpedoed your case. So how did she help?
She was a witness, and she was there at the party the entire time.
You showed up on time?
Yes.
So you got the concept of 7 means 7.
Well, I'm sure everybody did. So
Well, obviously everyone didn't.
She was popping bottles. She had a good time.
If I'm not talking to you, sit down. Sit down. You didn't pop one too many bottles up in here. Sit down. Cup of squat. All right, Miss Montoya, what happened?
Well, I arrived at the house. Everybody was there waiting for Joe. And I figured...
Stop. Everyone was waiting for Joe.
Yes.
So everyone made it but Joe.
Yes.
Okay. She's doing a great job for you so far. Go ahead.
He was late, so I figured there must have been a really good excuse for him for being late.
What's your relationship with Mr. Wright?
We're very good friends.
Okay.
That's a lie.
Next step, you're going to be swinging a lap outside. Go ahead. How are you helping Mr. Wright?
Part of the deal, Your Honor, was for them to split the cost and equally ride the bus, equally enjoy all of the accommodations for the party.
Right.
Which is riding the bus, eating at the restaurant. Tony did not stick to the deal.
Are you seeing Mr. Wright? Why is it so hard? It's either yes or no.
We're seeing each other.
You're seeing each other. Okay, so if you're seeing Mr. Wright, why didn't you say, honey, or whatever you refer to him as? The bus is leaving, meet us directly there because we don't want to keep everyone going. So it wouldn't be a surprise to him when he got to Mr. Faye's house. Why didn't you do that?
My phone was dying, so I had to turn it off.
Okay, all right.
Everyone's phones aren't working that day.
Yeah.
Put your hand down.
I have pertinent information.
Step forward.
Thank you, sir.
It should be good.
At the night of the
I didn't
party.
say you can talk. I said step forward. I think I've heard enough.
Judge Ross's verdict when America's Court returns. You're watching America's Court with Judge Ross. This is America's Court with Judge Ross.
Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, the gavel is going to come down in favor of the defendant. When you got 20 people waiting on you and this is the plan and they're all in for it and this is his birthday too, and you decide to be late like that, that's on you. So you'll eat that cost. Judgment in favor of the defendant. Your case is dismissed. That is the order. We're done here.
All rise.